our golden age was our last season.
I feel, yeah, I agree with
our
that.
Last,
our last couple
maybe
videos.
like end of season 6, because that's really when our content really got good. Because like all of our videos, they were planned out. Everything was kind of the way we wanted it to be.
Yeah.
And it was just, the content was better.
Yeah.
Like, there's no denying the content was just better.
I think this last year you had the Not My Arms challenge.
Add more right. Add more of some right. So is this a bad time for me to tell you that I don't remember my left or my right? Or I'm really bad at it?
Right is this way.
Okay.
Left is this way.
You broke your shirt!
It's not open. Oh. Did anything come out?
Have you ever used this mustard either?
Oh, the cap was on it?
Yep. You're good. Put it back on.
No.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, tip it over.
Yeah, bucket.
Yeah, there you go.
You didn't fucking shake it first.
Did it do it? Did it come out?
Dude, it
Came out.
Sweet.
The bread is really good.
Bill, you fucked it up. Oh no.
That bread is delicious.
Oh my god, this is all over my hands.
I think, personally, in my opinion, my favorite video, and I might get dogged on it by you guys, but my favorite video was the football challenge one that we did, like, not too long ago.
Is that further or like behind?
Behind!
Yeah! Bro, get out of here. That's so much further. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
No.
You could have had that. It's not in the box. Fuck that. Bro, you could have had that. That was in the box. I tried for it. I'm like,
I just felt more fluent in my comedy. I just felt like I was just hanging out with the guys. I was just shooting shit with you guys, and I was just having fun throwing a football around. That's what, and we haven't seen each other in a while, so it's kind of like a refreshment of hanging out, doing stupid shit, and just hanging out the entire time. So I think that will be probably one of my favorite videos, just because of the amount of comedy and jokes that we make.
bro, why do you guys go that way? QB. Somebody, your ass, bro. It's lame, bro. Do it. Right there. You go. It's not me. Where the bar go? Where you at, bro? You over.
I think that was by far the most best football
Dude,
video
I
we
did
had.
a lot better in that video than I thought I was going to. I've never considered myself good at football, and then in that video I was like catching dimes.
Ooh, okay.
I was throwing them. I was doing good. Lane sucked ass.
He won.
You still owe me, bro.
Pay $5 on the side.
Hey, there's no conversation over there making me miss.
I got.
What? No. That, hi, not because I know y'all made a deal. I ain't dumb. It hurt my arm.
Should we,
Bars.
are we evil enough to count that?
Yes.
He wasn't even halfway to the fucking. He wasn't even halfway there. It didn't make the fucking box, guys.
Hey man, you weren't in the box.
Motherfucker.
Was he not in the box?
Oh shit! Was it actually $5?
What's the $5?
Dude,
you go.
because I remember going back and watching that like not too long ago, and I remember you making the bet, and I'm sitting there thinking like, "Fuck, I never got that $5, dude." I was like, "Yo, dude."
I can't have the ball.
Damn.
You can't. You beat the ball. You beat the ball. Come here. You beat the ball.
We were in the giant board game video.
Giant board game was fun.
4. 1, 2, 3. Fuck.
Punishment.
Until you're given the dice again, you have to stay in a plank position.
2.
Fuck me.
Ah, get in plank.
I want to do it.
There you go.
In views, that board game video really took off.
And I mean, shit, people in Iceland were watching that.
I wish I was at the giant board game because that looked fun. I wish the punishments were a little bit more extreme. I think I would have had some good ideas.
If either one of us hits you with these balls, you lose. But if you can fully evade us for the full minute, you win the entire game.
Go.
Where am I supposed to go?
But I mean, honestly, it just depends on how far you guys wanted to go with the punishments and stuff like that. But I think it would have been. I really like that video, and I actually have gone back and watched it several times.
I've seen statistics from people watching us in Norway, Sweden,
Guten Tag.
Italy, I think Denmark. Those are probably the most bizarre ones that I can mention. Because I mean, yeah, I've seen views from the UK and Canada, but I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. We did tortilla slap, which that was cool.
Oh my god, that was
funny.
the funniest shit. I had so much fun.
You were in the 10,000 calorie challenge.
Oh, that was garbage.
Yeah.
Alright, man. Got me some fucking McDweezies. Got some 10-piece chicken nuggets, some fries, and a hamburger. Cheesecake. I'm finishing it all off with some cheesecake.
But anyway, final total for me, 6,700. This was death. This was a terrible idea. I don't recommend this challenge to anyone. As I started coming up to it, I'm like, shit, this is probably going to be my pick. Don't get me wrong. We had a phenomenal final year in terms of content, but not that one. That one was terrible, and I almost regret making such a good thumbnail because I know that thumbnail is the only reason that it's like the 3rd or 4th most viewed thing on the channel right now.
Literally, like, not even a day after that, I ate so much more. Like, so much more than I could have put in that video. I probably would have been, like, 2nd. Like, because I ate so much food the next day.
Honestly, I feel like I could have done more, but I was at the point where I was like, man, me and Ryan kept tabs on each other the whole day, and I was like, man, I'm not fucking past this. Fuck this shit. I'm done. I'm not doing this. I was out of it. So, I'm sure maybe if I tried a little bit more, and maybe if we had a day where we all could like meet up and do that together,
fun.
That was what I wanted. But yeah, Lane and Zach were out of town at that time. We all did it on kind of the same day, but we weren't able to meet up to do it. So it was a fantastic. It's like the hide and seek video. It was a fantastic concept. Wasn't portrayed in the way that we needed to.
Yeah.
Nowadays, it's just like no one does shit. No one goes out and does stuff for the community. Everyone just stays by themselves, and that's it. And it's all right, I guess. But
I mean, that's
the way the world's kind of.
That was kind of one of the reasons I liked the glow roll video that me and Bill did towards the end. It was like a big community event.
That was a good community
event. It was just kind of cool to see like how everybody's kind of recovered after the whole COVID thing.
And it's cool because it seemed like there's a lot of people doing that, so that was really cool.
I think my wheels bent.
I don't think your wheel. Which one? This front one? We'll just.
Yeah, wobbles.
I'm trying to fix your bike.
That'll fix my wheel.
But I think for sure, if you were to split it between OG videos and the newer videos, obviously, I mean, we watched my favorite old school video, and that was the kickball one.
That one was
just because, I mean, for some reason, we really we hit the nail on the head with that video for what we could do. I thought that one was fantastic. But for sure, my favorite, most recent video was definitely the Amazing Race.
So anyway, 3, 2, 1, go. Tell me to get in the car.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have Bill and Zach beat.
We got it.
We got to think of something else now.
That one was so much fun.
Yeah, that looks like so much fun.
There
That
might
looked
not
like-
have been all of us in it, but it's the kind of stuff that I want to do. An actual like adventure. There was a little bit of suspense and fun, and a little bit of us getting the shit scared out of us. Granted, there's this museum too. I'd count this if they do that.
Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, Popo.
Thank fuck! I thought they were coming for us. I don't know how fast we were going.
Why would they come for us?
Because they stopped like they were gonna block us off for a second. Oh my god! I just shit
They
myself.
were just waiting for us to yield.
I do really like the race around town. That was really
Amazing
fun
race.
with Billy and just fucking driving around, and then me turning my head and going, "Holy shit!
There's a frog!
Dude!" There's a sports bike. Does that count? I think
We
so.
already got it.
We already got it. We're cool. We're chilling. We're also. There's a frog! Frog! Ah! Oh my god, dude! That's a second frog. Let's fucking go, dude.
We were just sitting there and we were like, no, there's no way you guys found all that shit just randomly. And then I went back and we watched the video when it went up and we were like, oh, they really just found that shit randomly.
Yeah, dude. Me and Billy were like, oh, we'll hide. They'll be here soon.
2 hours later.
Dude, literally like 2 hours later, you guys fucking showed up.
Dude, they're not here. Oh, I think it's them.
That's them.
Yep. We won.
Are you ready to get out?
I'm ready to go.
All right, ready?
3, 2, 1.
What up, boy?
So I just remember me and Tony, we were just driving around town, just doing stupid stuff. I really don't know what our plan was because we didn't really have one. I just remember we got downtown, parked my car in this random parking lot that you didn't have to pay for, I think. But anyway, we just started walking and we like walked like, oh, I don't know, we were like by the Huntington Center. I think that's where we started. And then we walked from the Huntington Center all the way to the Fifth Third building, found the Lamborghini. We were like, hell yeah, this is cool. Went back to my car, me praying my car was still there. And yeah, found my car. And then at that point, I'm pretty sure you guys were already done at that point.
Yeah, dude.
And we didn't find any frogs the entire time. Because we thought we were going to find them like down by the Fifth Third building, and we just didn't.
Dude, no, because that fourth frog we found, and I went up and slapped it. The loudest sound, bro. Me and Billy were like, oh, fuck. And we were like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
We don't need a fourth frog, but we're gonna flex on these boys so bad because we got that many.
I'm gonna slap the frog's ass.
Okay, boy.
There he
There's
is.
a frog. He's holding a fish.
There he is.
Go get him.
I'm on you. You watching this?
Let's go.
That was fucking fun, though. I really enjoyed that one. That was like, just like, Billy came up with this good idea. I'm like, yeah, that sounds good, bro. Sounds like a cool idea. And then
Just
I was
remember you were just in the video like, I'm gonna smack that frog's ass.
yeah, I did. I was like, I really violated the shit out of that poor frog, bro.
Every element of what made us entertaining, it was brought out of us. Not just in that last video, but in that entire last season. I thought that was fantastic.
We're getting
Yeah.
old. We got our own shit to do now, you know? Got our own people to take care of. We're starting families. We're getting houses, you know? We're starting to become adults. And I mean, I wouldn't say... I mean, I don't know what your full-on plans are, but I wouldn't say it's really the end. Because, I mean, it's kind of just the start of everything. Moving on to other things, bigger and brighter things, our future. And, I mean, we'll always check in every now and again. But I wouldn't say it's all the way in.
We're growing up, you know, we don't have much time anymore. It's just how life goes at once certain point. People are getting older. Like, people have weekends off, people don't have weekends off. It's just kind of mismatched at that point.
I think that's where it kind of became fun after a while because everything kind of looked like it was. Every time you kind of looked around when you were doing something at like big get-togethers, yeah, we were trying to do something with a fucking camera. I think after a while, it's like, yeah, it's just cool, but it doesn't go anywhere as fast as you think. So it's like, well, no, this doesn't seem like it's worth it anymore. I think it's where a lot of us are at anymore now. I don't think it's more work for everybody to get together because everybody has their own thing going on right now. I mean, shit, I'm married and have a kid, and I'm 22. I mean, my life is literally always fucking moving. So to get around and sit down with everybody for a second, it's nice, but the same too. To do it, you don't want to be like, oh, I got to do this to just have fun with everybody. But I think in the end, it was nice while it lasted.
Obviously, like I said before, when we crossed into our COVID phase, you know, it would have been during that time that we would have realized, had COVID not happened, we would have been sitting there noticing, you know, everyone moving out, getting like married and everything. Lane's married now and he's got a family started. You know, people getting jobs, getting into college. There was so much happening in our lives that's just bigger than what we can put into this.
Exactly.
Which that's not a bad thing by any means. I mean, yeah, it sucks that this won't be something that we can keep up as consistently anymore, at least not to the same degree or the same format. But you know, that's life. The good thing is that, I mean, by the time all of this stuff gets released, we'll have been doing this for 5 years. So to have spent half a decade doing this stuff, which actually, I mean, if you're doing the math, I mean, that's not quite, but almost a quarter of our lives now that we've spent doing YouTube. Holy shit. Yeah, maybe we have been doing this a long time. Yeah, I felt like 4 or 5 years was short. I wanted to do it for longer than that.
Lane's a dad. Everyone's working, going to school on top of that. And I know for a fact when my schooling starts, I won't have time for shit. I'll be working in the day and then going to school at night. So I'll have no time for anything.
That's basically how my schedule is now. I'm a mechanic, so I'm always working at my dealership and stuff. And when I'm not at the dealership, I'm at Owens and I'm doing schooling stuff.
Yeah.
Being an adult sucks.
Yeah. No one let you know how this shit was gonna be in school when you were a kid. Yeah, everyone's like, you need math. Look at that shape. Look at the angle. Everyone getting older. Everyone creating families.
No one's schedules really work anymore.
Everyone's schedules are, you know, out there, and people making families and people going on their own ways. Maybe even moving out of state. It just depends on whatever way someone's life goes. We're just getting too old for it, and it kind of sucks. We wished our lives away as kids because we wanted to be adults. We wanted to do adult things, and here we are
as adults.
Our life has been wished away, and here we are living an adult life, and all you can think about is going back in time. And this is why it kind of sucks sitting here and watching these videos, because all I can think about is when we were kids doing these things. And obviously COVID took a lot of the parties out of it, so we couldn't really hang out. But
I mean, it kind of that's really what kind of transitioned us into where we are now, because COVID kind of hit right when me and you were getting out of school, transitioning to like college and work phase. And by the time that everything was opened up and free again, and it was too late.
Because I feel like if we didn't really have this, I mean, there wouldn't be an excuse to like force people to get together. You know what I mean? No, I mean, I hate it.
Yeah.
But it's like I mean, everybody went on their own way. You know, everybody went and started living in different places. You know, it's just like everybody's everywhere. You know what I mean? So it's like we used to all just be in the point. We were all right there, ready to go, whatever.
Yeah, we did a lot of stuff
here,
when we were
there,
kids.
here, there. So I mean, definitely having this channel kept us together, because I mean, I feel like if we didn't have the channel, there wouldn't be an excuse to actually bring everybody together. Nothing, just be like, hey, come to Granny's and we'll see you once a year type shit. Like, I feel like that's just how it would end up being. And I never wanted that, because we were always super close and I wanted us to stay close, and this was definitely an excuse to keep that going.
Yeah, that's just about where I would put it too. I mean, it was almost like flipping a switch, because by the time the pandemic was over, all those changes had already been made. And it was such a big transition time in all of our lives that, you know, if the drive to actually, you know, do some of these videos and get some of this content made to hang out with each other again and all this stuff, if it wasn't for that, then that probably would have been when we pulled the plug on just seeing each other, and that would have sucked. That would have been really bad, I think, for a lot of us.
And now through the channel, you know, it taught us other things too. Like, I mean, just like me and you will randomly be like, hey, you want to go skating? Fuck yeah, I want to go skating. And then we'll just pop out, go somewhere to a park or something, go skating. So it's like, you know, it just gives us new things to do and ask each other, and like other reasons to go out and be with each other and keep together.
No, that was a lot of fun. I was happy about doing that.
I'm glad everybody else was super willing to do it too. Everybody immediately was like, dude, hell yeah, you know, let's start it up. Let's do it. And everybody went out, bought their own board and everything. It was super cool, you know?
Yeah,
and everybody picked it up right away.
It was a fantastic idea. But yeah, I guess that's, you know,
that's pretty cool.
We were able to get to a point where to be able to do all of this on just our phones, literally every single video we've made shot on iPhone. Not even trying to make that of a joke, but that's literally what everything we've had was. Okay, maybe there's a little bit of GoPro in there too, but
shot on iPhone.
Yeah, that's the best part. So, you know, anyone can do this. Anyone could get really good, because I'm sure if you gave like a professional filmmaker an iPhone, they could make some really crazy shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I think there's a lot of potential in doing something like that. If anyone were to want to take a stab at it, you absolutely can.
Cameras and stuff are just getting better on phones, so
yeah. No, and if you have a smartphone, you're basically set. That's probably one of the coolest things I've learned. You know, just have some perseverance.
Go out there. iMovie comes with the damn phone.
Yeah, it does. That's probably one of the only reasons why we went and did it.
What's your excuse? iMovie come on a damn phone.
I know Billy was really proud of this channel, and I know that it was mainly Billy's thing, and we were just kind of a part of it. But I don't have any accomplishments, but it's a big accomplishment for Billy.
I can say, like, I wouldn't say there's like one way or another about it, or like really missing much of anything. I think the only difference is, I mean, you said like we're leaving like all the stupid shit that we do behind, which is not true. We're just not recording it. So, yeah. But as for it goes there, I mean, something to be proud of. We all dipped our toe into something social media wise that we've never done before, and gave it an attempt, and didn't work out as we seen it. So I mean, trial and error. You gotta do something to find out whether it works for you or doesn't work for you, and if it doesn't, then you know. But we at least dove nose deep into it and head first right to it and got straight to the point. I don't think we've ever really strayed off of it, but just think everybody has different points of views on all of it.
Yeah. It's not, as you said, we dipped our toe into something all together on this Murphcrew thing. And it was very fun in the beginning. It was a blast. It was something to do. It was a reason to get together. It was good times. But as we all grew up, fuck you, man. As we all grew up, it's just like, you just want to fucking hang. You don't want to do anything extra except hang out. And that's the times we had before the videos. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Despite moving on from making content all the time, you know, it's not going to change who we are, what we do. It just, you know, it's not going to happen as much. You know, this was a whole hobby of its own for me, and I just need to adjust to dialing back on it a little bit. Maybe, you know, I might have to find different things to commit to and do here and there, but yeah, I think just the only thing that I'll truly miss is getting to do it as much as we did within those first couple of years.
I like when we could have just done the challenges by ourselves, but it was fun to record it, and now I can go back and watch them. So honestly, I think that it's cool to be able to go back in time, what, five years, and see. Honestly, for me, it's a big milestone to see how I went from what I looked like then to what I look like now, and just seeing that progression throughout the entire video.
Because not only did you go from a younger to older transformation, you went through like a full body transformation.
Yeah.
Because now when we started, you were like small, scrawny, like,
yeah.
Now you're fucking jacked.
It's cool because in one of the videos I like going back to, I still have the shirt. It's a New York shirt, and it's got like pink and yellow on it, and it's in one of the football videos, and it's super baggy. now when I put that shirt on, it fits around my biceps, it fits around my chest, it fits perfectly. And I like going back to the video and just watching, I like watching the progression of everyone growing up and just becoming a little boy to a man. It's just really cool to see.
This was pleasant. Yeah, it'll be something to look back on. It's archived literally forever for numerous different strangers to fall upon at some point.
Because we're still gonna hang out and everything like that. Just missing the times and everything, missing doing silly shit, you know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss it. And it was a lot of fun. I had a great times. We did some crazy stuff, made some great memories. My last words would be the party's not over.
Yeah.
Party's not over. Because, I mean, as much as, you know, the channel is ending and everything, whatever, there's always opportunity for more and different things. And who knows, maybe we reinvent it, you know? Turn it into a podcast, turn it into a vlog channel or something for you.
I would love to go back to it because I enjoyed just making the videos and editing, but
I just don't got the time
yeah,
anymore.
don't have the time for it. And part of me,
Work and college.
yeah, part of me wishes that we would continue recording stuff like this just because I think it's cool to go back and watch stupid, like the bike riding videos, stupid videos. And it was just cool to go back and watch those and be like, yeah, we did those. Because it's hard because your brain slowly stops remembering certain things that's older and like your mind pushes it out. That's why you can't really remember much as a kid. So as you get older, you create new memories. So having video proof of it's always cool to go back and watch, but it's all right.
Yeah. There's a lot that I got to do because of this, and there's a lot of relationships and friendships that I've managed to hold together because of this channel. And for all of that, I'm grateful. It might not have become the big popular thing that I wanted it to. Well, that might still be a possibility in the future. You know, I might just have to readjust and figure different things out. At the end of the day, anyone that did stick around or join or watch any of this stuff, anyone that was really, really happy to actually look forward to watch any of our content, which I have seen people comment stuff like that here and there, you know, for any one person is an absolute win. So it's something that definitely still has a lot of value, despite things on YouTube being so much crazier and different. And it gets to a point where it's like, you can only be really successful on YouTube if you have the money for it.
It's just kept us together as we went on through life. So I think it was really cool.
After you turn like 10 years old, how much are your parents really going to record you?
Yeah.
So like now that we kind of like did our YouTube thing, we can kind of go back and capture some of the moments that we may have forgotten over the years, or some of the moments that would have been lost. It really helped to kind of just save those memories, and now we're always going to have them. Yeah, I mean, it was just really, it was a really cool way of keeping memories alive.
A lot of the stuff that we shot, I feel like if it went up and was posted like 7 or 8 years ago when YouTube was doing that sort of stuff back then, I think we actually would have blown up back then with the kind of content we make
100%,
now.
because that's kind of how it was back then, you know what I mean? Everything was a game. It was a different game. You had to be creative. You actually had to make your own ideas. And now it's just a bunch of copy and paste gamers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Who are just doing dumb shit.
I would almost go to argue that, like, especially because I don't see it a whole lot anymore, it's a little bit of a bold statement, but I feel like old school YouTube has just about died, but I'd like to say that it died with this channel. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah.
Everything has probably been done on another channel somewhere, but you don't see it anymore because it was forever ago. You know, it was at least 5, 6, 7 years ago the last time you saw something like that.
It's like there were a few videos that we've made here and there that were, you know, maybe following trends a little bit and stuff, but, you know, it's still fun, cool things to watch that weren't, you know, crazy thousands of dollars worth of experiments and stuff here and there. And like we said, I mean, we shot all this on just phones. So for anyone that would ever even consider doing something like this, do it. Just attempt it. Just do it in a way that you can portray how authentic you are, and don't try to change who you are because of it. And don't
be yourself.
Be yourself. And don't be an asshole.
Be nice. Be yourself. Be you, and don't be anything else than that. Don't change for other people. Don't change for anything.
Yeah, no, we're all capable. Everyone's capable of doing not only what they love, but also trying to make the world a better place through their own means. And, you know, maybe we've done that. Maybe we're going to do that. Maybe we haven't done it yet. Maybe that reality is still out there. But for now, we're taking a little bit of a step back here. And maybe it might be the last step here, but maybe that'll change in the future. So that being said, I guess that's where we turn the last page in this book. We might get another book on the shelf. I don't know how we're gonna do that. But I think this is where it ends.
Yeah.
So for that, I will thank every single person that clicks on this video for watching it. Even if you are watching this again, then thank you for coming back and watching it again. You definitely should do that. I think that'd be a fantastic idea. Or if this is the first time you're seeing us, then you got a plethora of stuff to go back and watch through. Like 4 or 5 years worth of content that we made. Might not be a whole lot compared to some other channels, but you could binge watch off of it.
5+ seasons of that shit.
Yeah.
Alright guys, it's been real. I know I haven't been on the channel much, but it's definitely fun getting this content out to you guys. I definitely enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And till we meet again.
I don't think it's gonna be goodbye. I think we're gonna do something eventually. I mean, it's not gonna be like anything soon. It's not gonna be anything within the next year or so. But like, eventually, we're gonna be bored one day. We're gonna go, hey, let's record a YouTube video, and we're gonna come back to this.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a complete goodbye. I think we might all agree to do one big like video a year or something like that. It was honestly just cool because as growing up as kids and being together all the time, and then being together as teenagers and moving on into our 20s and still being somewhat together. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool to see.
Who knows? Maybe one day we'll just go big out of nowhere, just because people are like, "Oh, what the fuck's this stupid shit?"
Yeah, we'll come back if we just get shadow 1 million subscribers, and we can all talk about how a bunch of depressed piece of shits we are. So yeah, maybe. But for now, we're just going back to hanging out, which I think is really nice.
So with that being said, thank you. And for that, maybe we'll see you next time. Whenever that will be, I don't know. But for now, take care.
Love you guys.
See you guys.